to AlextheRed&More. Hope you're doing well today. So today's mainly about going through 2 points which will massively help with the integrity of the whole game of football, considering what happened between Tottenham and Liverpool there, where Liverpool clearly robbed in the game, and there was absolutely full VAR controversy, and it definitely feels like the most unfair defeat of the season so far. So here are 2 points which need to be implemented as soon as possible, so the whole of integrity, Liverpool, and also Liverpool's rivals do not continue to have the same bad decisions again and again. So firstly, referees have made worse decisions so far in the VAR systems, especially Simon Hooper and Darren England, sacked on the spot. Simon Hooper's already made one awful decision in that Man U v Wolves game at the start of the season, when they were not on the clearly mini assaulted a Wolves player, and the same thing again where he's failed to do the communication part to the VAR side properly, from what I understand, and not seeing Diaz clearly onside when you don't even need lines on the VAR screen to see it's clearly onside. And so it's incompetent at RCM as someone who's never going to learn or even want to rectify any mistakes, so he must sat on the spot. And also Darren England and the other VAR assistant need second because of them being UAE. And guess who's owned by UAE? Who's owned by state-owned UAE? Man City, of course. And it just adds to a small conspiracy that say that Man City actually did beat Wolves at the weekend, then I reckon that Diaz goal actually would have stood, as Liverpool would not be able to go on top if they had won in that circumstance. But because if Liverpool had won in the real circumstance, they would have gone top because Man City actually lost. And so yeah, it makes them making up, but why are they making as fans, as Liverpool fans, so easy to make this up when I even agree it shouldn't even be the case. We only want a fair game of the integrity to not be undermined. Otherwise, what's the point of this? Looking forward to any games of football at all in the future. As I said, the first 25 minutes of that game looked like it was going to be a really entertaining game where I'd happily accept that the winner would win on just edging a fair way rather than an unfair way. So yeah, okay, so now I'll move on to the other point I was going to make. We have to add in the automated offside in VAR, and that's been used in the Champions League, and I also believe that was used in the World Cup just at the end of last year, and there's definitely not been any problems with that at all. Even if you think something's offside, when they actually automate it on the new automated offside technology, it clearly has not had any problems at all, and it won't actually take too much time at all, and will definitely be better even though if it's slightly longer than that, rather than making such a rash decision that some people down in England did at the weekend. So that would only increase the integrity, and Diaz goal would definitely been ordered onside almost ASAP without need for communication errors. So yeah, if those 2 things are implemented by, or I don't even know if they will, because they just want to cover their arses and just not accept responsibility, which should be the case. Referees, and especially the FAPGMO or whatever, they can't keep undermining integrity of the game, and if there's no accountability, the game of football will eventually die in a way which I never will want to see. So really going forward, I will definitely be calling out any decision in the same circumstances, even Liverpool's main rivals, as that is going to be the right thing to do from now on for the greater good of the game. I will be calling out all all these bad decisions, all these future bad decisions that will unfortunately have to predict. I really don't want it to be the case and do this, but what I've wasted it to save game of football. And look, even though I caught out I remember even when Liverpool benefited, I remember back in the start of January in the FA Cup third round against Wolves, robbed of a goal and probably going through as winners on the night. So I was caught out, and actually back at the time I felt slightly glad in the end that Liverpool eventually went out in the fourth round to Brighton, because they thought we were playing so bad back in January like I always do, but we did not deserve to progress any further in the FA Cup. So we'll take that forward, and if any Liverpool get any favours, then I will definitely call it out. But fans will need to support each other in this, and as we're not convincing this, the corruption encompasses the villain in the whole of this. And if we do not stand together against this, then, as I said, watching football being meaningless, and may even lead to a breakout Super League. So let's just say we can get through this